Hello, I'm Angie Sea, and this is A Hug in a Better Place. The book today is Life in Motion by Misty Copeland. First of all, something that I was very surprised about this book was how obvious it was to me that it wasn't written by a full-time writer. And I don't know what that says about Misty's writing. I don't know if this book is over-edited or under-edited. It feels like it's one of the either because of how I feel like the spark is lost. Like, I've seen Misty dance. I used to do ballet, so I do love ballet and all of it and beauty and all of it. But I feel like this doesn't do it justice. Like, if you didn't know Misty, or which by that I mean if you'd never seen her dance, then I feel like this wouldn't have motivated you and given you her best, which is a shame to me. That being said, there are very pretty moments in it, and it is relatable to a struggling dreamer, the aspiring artist, and it's a good book that says it's possible to anybody who's in a bad place that this is possible, but at the same time how rare it is. So I don't quite grasp what her intention is at the end of the day. I don't know if it's to simply collect and put it down in words for a story, or to inspire and motivate, or just for the sake of her doing something else. And so yeah, at times I can't help but question if she's purely writing this for herself, with the tone and the voice, and it doesn't have the fire of her dance, and the heart of her struggle I don't think is in this book, which is really sad to me. So I think both as a reader and her as a writer, there's this conflict of figuring things out, essentially. And it's a good memoir, I guess, of her story, and yes, where she comes from and all she's been through to get where she is. So I can appreciate that. But it's not a tribute. It's not something that I particularly feel touched by at any point. There was one magical moment near the end. Like, my favorite part of this book was the last 20 to 30 pages and the acknowledgments. So I don't know. And I hate that. I hate that I didn't love this book, because I love ballet and I love Misty. And I love her story, so it shocks me that I'm sitting here bumbling over this and not gushing about it. And it's bizarre to me, but overall I think this was a great read. I wouldn't read it again. I hate this. I really dislike this, that I don't love it, and I don't recommend this to everybody. I really don't. I only recommend this to people who love and are familiar with Misty to begin with, because this isn't her, I feel like, which is very bizarre because she freaking wrote it. But yeah, I think I've said all I need to say, and thank you for listening to another episode of A Hug in a Better Place, and I will talk to you next time. Bye now.